Hey, good Wednesday. I'm 5 News Chief Meteorologist Skot Covert. Congratulations. We've made it halfway through the work week. We've got some nice, albeit cooler weather in store for the rest of the week. It's all part of a series of cold fronts that are going to be moving into the area. One moved through last night, brought some rain, brought some thunderstorms. We get another one, and it's stronger in terms of the temperature difference it's going to bring, but it doesn't bring any rain chances or thunderstorm chances as we enter into a dry stretch of weather. Let's dive right in. Here's the front that moved through last evening. It's now pushing into the southeastern part of the country. Meanwhile, on the backside of this system, we've got an area of high pressure that's really building in, and that's doing a couple of different things for us. Number one, that high pressure sinking air really chips away at the cloud cover. So you notice a pretty steady decrease in clouds over the last several hours. That's going to continue to be the case overnight tonight. That's important to us because under a clear sky, temperatures are able to drop off much quicker, I should say, and often even a little bit lower. Not only are the clear skies going to help cool us off tonight, these northerly winds are going to continue for the next several hours. So by the time you wake up Thursday morning, it's going to be notably cooler out there. Many of us a degree or two below freezing. That front did bring some beneficial rainfall, picking up almost 3/10 of an inch here at the Fort Smith Airport. Fayetteville's Drake Field, not bad, about 3/10 of an inch of rain. Poto, though, the big winner there, almost a ½ inch of rain. Didn't really get a lot at Rogers Executive Airport. That, of course, on the east side of town, about 1/10 of an inch there, a little more than 1/10 of an inch at XNA. So it certainly was the River Valley that was most favored to see rain, and so it makes a lot of sense that that's where we picked up a little bit more in the way of rain accumulation. Over the next several hours, we'll keep those clear skies. That's going to drop those temperatures into the low 30s for northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, I think we're probably going to be falling into the low to mid 30s. Maybe a couple of clouds passing through the area overnight while a lot of folks are asleep, and there very well could be some areas of patchy fog to begin your Thursday. Overall, tomorrow's actually going to shake out to be a pretty decent day. We're talking about temperatures mid upper 50s, and I wouldn't even be surprised if parts of the River Valley, I'm looking at folks in Poto, maybe Fort Smith, Waldron, Boonville, may very well get close, if not breaking into those low 60s. Overall, it's going to be a pretty decent day. There's a couple of reasons why we're going to be warming up. Number one, it's all that sunshine. Number two, probably more importantly, our winds are actually going to be shifting. Overnight, they're going to be out of the north, but throughout the course of your day, and certainly by the afternoon, you'll notice they're generally out of the west, southwest, and that's going to bring a slight warm up our direction. It doesn't last long. Our next big weather impact following is going to be late Thursday night into Friday morning. It's this strong cold front right there, and it's going to be moving in from the north overnight into the early morning hours with temperatures quickly dropping as a result. This is 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. So we're talking in the middle of the afternoon when we typically see or feel our warmest temperatures of the day. We'll be struggling to get out of the 30s in northwest Arkansas. We might do it by a degree or two for a few minutes, but most of the day is probably going to be in the 30s. Meanwhile, in the River Valley, I do think we break into the low 40s, but not by much. Certainly at all. With the winds also out of the north, feels like temperatures or wind chill numbers on Friday likely going to be pretty darn cold out there. Rain chances look like this, pretty low over the next several days. That's that high pressure at work, right? With that high pressure in control, when it dominates our forecast, it's really tough to get meaningful rain chances. That high slides off towards the east by the early part of next week. Meanwhile, we enter into what's shaping up to be a rather active weather pattern that'll bring additional chances of rain and maybe even some thunderstorms. Tuesday, of course, that's going to be Christmas Eve. Our chance of rain now up to 50%. That has been increasing. And as long as the models continue to build confidence that that's going to happen, I bet this chance of rain probably continues to increase as a result. Now, it's not all bad news when it comes to your Christmas forecast. Temperatures are going to be somewhat mild, not necessarily feeling like Christmas at all. We're talking mid to upper 50s on the low side of things. Probably many of us actually breaking into the low 60s on Christmas Day. Rain chances drop to 20%. Christmas Day, yeah, there might be a couple of lingering showers out there. I can't tell you it's going to be entirely dry, but more of us are probably going to be dry than anything else. The thing that you need to know is Christmas Day is kind of a lull in the activity. There's going to be the chance of rain ahead of it, and then the day after, so we're talking December 26th, probably another system that moves into the area, minimally bringing with it a chance of rain, but some of the pattern signals that are shaping up suggest that maybe we could also be looking at storms the day after Christmas. Certainly something we're going to have to watch. And when we think about it, with temperatures perhaps in the low 60s in December, yeah, there's often a price to pay. Hopefully nothing pans out, but if it does, we'll be tracking those details and it'll become more clear in the days to come. Here's that high pressure. Gosh, lots of sunshine out there. It's going to be really nice in the afternoons, especially with the exception of Friday. It's going to be pretty darn chilly. We'll warm things up going into the weekend. Not a bad weekend. It's the last before the Christmas holiday. Probably a lot of folks, including myself, either finishing or in my case, starting their Christmas shopping, right? Can't rule out a few showers on Monday, 30% chance of that. Not necessarily looking to be a washout. It's going to be Tuesday, though, that if you have any Christmas Eve travel plans, you're probably going to need those windshield wipers and raincoats. Santa very well needs Rudolph on Christmas Eve as those showers continue to taper off by early Christmas morning. A little bit of sunshine, probably Christmas Day. Not bad temperature-wise, upper 50s, low 60s out there. That continues to be the case all through next week. Watching Thursday, the day after Christmas, for that chance of rain and some thunderstorms. Chances right now look somewhat low. Don't be deceived by that. That's simply because we're 8-9 days away. As we get closer, confidence increases. Those numbers increase as well. Nice warm Thursday. Take advantage of it. Cool temperatures by the time you wake up Friday morning. All right, now that's a check of your 5+ forecast. It's the only 10-day forecast for Northwest Arkansas in the River Valley, exclusively right here on Channel 5. We'll keep you posted as the weekend gets closer.